Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now, if you watched yesterday's video on this channel, you would have seen that I twisted my ankle in my boxing class. And last night, when I was here at home, it just seemed to be getting more and more painful, as the night went on. And I've woken up this morning with some serious pain in my right ankle. So, I've probably sprained it. It didn't hurt that much during my boxing class after I'd done it, because you got adrenaline pumping through you and stuff like that, but it's really hurting now, and that's just given me another thing that's trying to battle me in the morning. I wake up every morning and my lazy mind is trying to keep me in bed, trying to give me excuses for why I can't go through my full morning routine, etc., and just trying to hold me back. My mind is inherently lazy in the mornings, and it just tries to hold me back, and I have to battle it every morning. And this morning was a battle as well. I woke up really tired. I didn't actually end up getting up until I think 9:15. But with my pain in my ankle, it's just been another thing that I've had to battle against. And it has sort of physically made things difficult for me this morning. Even just like putting my clothes on and stuff like that has been harder because of the pain. Walking from room to room here at home has been harder because of the pain, but it's been holding me back way more than that, just because mentally I've got something else that's trying to give me an excuse to not go through my full morning routine, etc. Now, I've got a really busy day planned today, so getting up later than ideal hasn't helped. The fact that I've been slow through my morning routine hasn't helped. And once I had all my water like I normally do, my salt water, my vitamin C, brush my teeth, and then it was time for me to get ready to go for my walk. I throw on loads of layers to go for a walk around the block every morning. My pain in my ankle is obviously giving my mind an excuse for me not to go for my walk, right? And I was sort of like practicing at home, like how I'm going to walk, so that it doesn't like hurt, but so that I'm not like properly limping down the road either. So in the end, by the time I'd got my clothes on and stuff, I decided that I was just going to walk down the road where there's a post box, because some of the merchandise orders that I had yesterday are stickers, so they can just go in the post box. So that's what I did. I decided to commit to walking to the post office and then back here, and my garage is the opposite direction, so I went and got my car out. And that's all I did. But to be honest, when I was walking back from the post office, it started to not hurt as much. It hurt more on the way to the post office and less on the way back. Now, I don't know if that's because, I'm exercising it, so it's maybe relieving it a bit, or whether psychologically, whilst I'm walking to the post box, I'm kind of still open to the possibility of going for my full walk around the block, right? So is that just the pain in my ankle feeling like it's worse than it is, just so that my lazy mind has got proof for why I shouldn't go for my walk around the block and why I should turn round, once I've posted my letters? Is it the fact that once I'd turned around and, basically decided I wasn't going for my full walk, I was turned around and I was coming back towards my house, then the pain didn't feel as bad? Is that because, my mind now doesn't need to use that pain as an excuse to stop me going for my full walk, because I've already turned around and I've decided not to go for my full walk? It was just weird how, maybe it's a coincidence, as I say. Maybe it was just that because I'd, done a bit of walking, it sort of relieved it a bit. I don't know, but it was just something weird that I noticed. But, I did decide to just walk back to the house, as I say, walk past the house and go and get my car out of the garage so that it's ready for me to get out and about and do what I need to. But after I got back, I'd done the usual, writing in my journal, done a 10-minute meditation, and now it's time for me to dive into my exercises. And I think I'm just going to bang out some push-ups and sit-ups. Did loads of those in boxing last night, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hit my 25 reps on each set. But going to be doing 2 sets as usual, and then I'll throw in another exercise which I haven't decided on yet. 2 sets of that as well. And then I need to get my cold shower, have my healthy breakfast, and all my supplements and whatnot. And I really need to get going, because I really have got a really busy day planned. I've still got a few bits I need to do here before I can head out as well. It's going to be a crazy day, but that's how I like it.
now pretty late into the evening time. I couldn't tell you what time it is because my phone battery died. But yeah, after my cold shower and my breakfast earlier, I dived into doing loads of work before I left the house. You know, edited yesterday's video on this channel and created the posts for that. Created a post to plug yesterday's video on the other channel. And yeah, I had some merchandise stuff to deal with as well. And yeah, I left the house way later than I was planning to. Yeah, I had loads of stuff to do today, sort of out and about. But I got so much stuff done that it was justified. And my main objective for today was to head over to my friend's workshop who's working on my latest project. And there was one other stop I wanted to make. I needed to go over to another company that's done some work on some parts for me, which was done in exchange for promo. But yeah, I just didn't have time to go over to see that other company, so I can go and see them in a couple of days. But yeah, in terms of what's happened on my latest project today at my friend's workshop, it's a big milestone in the project. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who watches the videos on the other channel, but yeah, really excited for that project now. Yeah, we've taken a big step forward, which is going to open up the opportunities to do loads more on that car, you know, throughout the rest of the winter and stuff. And yeah, I got to have another go at something myself that I haven't really done much in the past. So yeah, it's been an awesome day. Now, unfortunately, although I don't know what time it is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be too late for me to go to the gym this evening, which is disappointing. I'm due to do a leg session. What made it worse was that I left my mate's workshop and then got, you know, a good few miles down the road and realised that I left this camera in his workshop. So I had to go back and collect it because I need to edit this video tomorrow. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to flop the gym. And seeing as it's now Wednesday, I mean, it'll be Thursday by the time this video comes out, I know. It's going to be hard for me to squeeze in my 3 gym sessions this week, as well as, you know, squeezing in another boxing session on Saturday. So at some point, I might have to do 2 gym sessions in one day, or maybe on Saturday do boxing and gym, like I did last Saturday, I think it was. So yeah, a bit disappointed that I'm gonna have to flop the gym, but you know, today, as I say, has been an awesome day for the other project. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself home now, need to have a shower, and then really need to eat. Right, I haven't really had much of a lunch today. I've had an apple and a banana and a protein yogurt, and that's it, apart from my breakfast. And you know, I'm trying to keep my calories up at the moment to put on weight, so I'm gonna have to have some sort of big meal this evening. All right, what I've got here is not my dinner. What I actually had was a massive bowl of pasta and chicken and aubergine, but yeah, I just scoffed it because I was so hungry. I didn't even eat it in the front room. I ate it in the kitchen while I was talking to my beautiful girlfriend Kat. But yeah, I need more calories than that massive bowl of pasta. So Kat knocked me up a chicken breast in the new air fryer, which I'll put in a sandwich with cheese and salad. And that's the rest of it there that I'm going to have with some peronaise. But I reckon there's going to be some mince pies on the cards as well. All right, it is now midnight, and after my dinner, I didn't turn my MacBook on at all. Haven't done any work. You know, by the time I'd finished my dinner, it was really late, and I've just been chilling out watching telly with Kat, and I'm not going to turn my MacBook on now. I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to try and do my best to get up at a sensible hour tomorrow. But as you'll know, if you've been watching these videos for any length of time, that is always a battle. Mornings are always a battle for me, and they will be tomorrow. Today, I'm in two minds really with how the day went, because I am really happy with what we did today on my current project, and those of you that watch the videos on the other channel will see all about that very soon. But, you know, I am disappointed that I didn't make it to the gym today, and I've only got myself to blame. Okay, I left the house late today because I was getting a load of work done, but you know, maybe if I'd have got up earlier, then I could have got the same amount of stuff done and left the house earlier, and then it might have meant that we got done with the stuff on the car at my mate's workshop earlier.
and then I might have got home early enough to go to the gym. So I've got to take responsibility for the fact that I didn't make it to the gym today. It is my fault, and I've said before on this channel that, you know, especially as a man, you should be trying to take responsibility for everything, even things that aren't your fault, you know, because there's always something you could have done differently that might have changed that outcome, you know. For the most part, you know, I'm sure there's things that are going to happen to everyone where you literally aren't at fault at all. But, you know, the more you can look for ways in which things are your fault, you know, take responsibility for as much things as you can, then the more chance you've got of changing more things in your life to affect the outcome of more things in your life. And I believe that, you know, this self-improvement stuff, it is all about looking for where you've fallen short. You know, I know that a lot of people sort of see that as, you know, me sort of beating myself up and being hard on myself, but that's what it's all about, right? You know, I live a positive life. I live a life where I'm grateful for the life that I'm living. I try and live in, you know, the present moment as much as I can. You know, I am living a great life. I'm super grateful that I'm living this clean life, this healthy life. I'm grateful that I've got a girlfriend that loves me. I'm grateful that I'm in good health, and I feel that I'm lucky living the interesting life that I'm living. But I will also always try to look for places where I've fallen short, and quite frankly, I don't have to look hard at the moment because I am falling short in all areas of my life somewhat, you know. So, you know, it's not beating myself up, it's just looking for and acknowledging the places where I am falling short, because they're the places that can be improved, and that is what self-improvement is all about. So look, I'm going to go to bed now and try to get up bright and early tomorrow, you know, try and win that first battle that I have every day. So yeah, massive thanks to everyone who's tuned into this video. Hopefully it's been somewhat helpful or motivational. Feel free to say hello in the comments and we'll have a chat, or get in touch through the usual channels. All the links to everything will be in the description as usual. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.